Hey guys, welcome back into another video, and today I'm gonna show you guys my Tombfinger KITGUN build. Before we go into the build, let's have a quick introduction to the Tombfinger KITGUN. Tombfinger is easily one of the most powerful KITGUN chambers in Warframe, and because of that, I named my KITGUN as the Kitchen Gun. Why, you may ask? Well, sometimes you gotta go like bam 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 with the KITGUNs. Jokes aside, the Tombfinger can fire a small and precise projectile which deals damage in an AoE area, but the blast radius is incredibly small for some reason, so it's not good to rely on it. Also, it has some travel time, which makes it harder to aim at enemies, especially when they are moving. And damage wise, it has innate radiation damage, puncture and also impact damage. Too bad there isn't slash damage in this KITGUN, but the thing is, one of the PAX arcanes called PAX Seeker can definitely counter this problem, but I'll explain it later in the video. Another thing is, if you pair the Tombfinger with the right grip and the right chamber, it has potential to be a hybrid weapon. And if you don't know what a hybrid weapon is, it's essentially a weapon which has high and balanced crit and stealth chance. So about the build, if you wanna skip to it right now, then you can check the timecode that will be displayed on your screen now. Just like the KITGUN build, my kitchen gun is paired with the Haymaker grip and also the Killstream magazine. And finally, Tombfinger itself. You may ask, should I use Splat or Killstream? I have already explained it in my KITGUN build video, so if you want to check it out, then the link is in the description so you can check it out later. If you want a TLDR version or you just don't want to watch another video, then here it is. Splat will give you high magazine at a cost of slow reload speed and it's expensive. If you use the Killstream, it will provide you a smaller magazine but higher reload speed and also is cheap. On paper, there is no difference in DPS, so if you think you can afford the Splat, then by all means go ahead and craft it and use it on your KITGUN. However, you can also consider other loaders like Zip Needle or Zip. These two loaders are actually really good. They don't exactly provide the maximum damage, the highest this, the highest that. No, the Zip Needle will provide the fastest reload speed of 0.9 seconds. But it also provides slightly lower critical chance and slightly higher status chance compared to the Killstream. The Zip will provide the same 0.9 reload speed as Zip Needle, but instead your crit and status chance will be at equal 24%, which would be more perfect if you're trying to look for a perfect balanced hybrid build. But if I were you, I will still choose the Zip Needle over the Zip because it has higher critical chance compared to the Zip. In case you're wondering, should I use Love Tap Grip? Well, it's a pretty good grip, it's not too expensive to craft. It provides the same stats as the Haymaker grip, but it's more balanced in a way, where stats like recoil or damage is not in its maximum or minimum value respectively. In other words, it won't provide you the highest recoil, highest damage as what the Haymaker can provide. This will kinda help counter the highest recoil from the Haymaker. But the thing is, I still prefer Haymaker because of the maximum damage and also recoil is not really a problem for me. And again, the maximum damage from the Haymaker would really help out in your builds. At times, you do need to sacrifice something for the best, and ultimately, it really depends on your playstyle. Now it's 4 minutes into the video, let's get into the build right now. This is my Tombfinger / Kitchen Gun build. It's 4 FORMA, and if you have every mod here maxed out, it will still fit in perfectly, leaving you with 0 spare capacity. Of course, if you do want flexibility in your build, then you can add in another V or a minus slot, which also means you can add in the 5th FORMA if you like. Now this build will provide you 100% crit chance, which means every shot that you shoot from this gun will deal critical damage. And the good thing about the Tombfinger is that the Riven disposition is also pretty good, so that means you can put in a Riven if you have one. You can replace one of the dual stat elemental mods for your Riven. Now it's best to mod this KITGUN, the Tombfinger, for corrosive and radiation since these two status types can cover most of the greenier and infested enemies' armor. For example, a Bombard has alloy armor which will be more vulnerable towards radiation damage, and a heavy gunner who has ferrite armor will be more vulnerable towards corrosive damage. And if you're going against high level corpus enemies, then you can bring gas and radiation, and you can do exactly so by swapping out Jolt for Scorch. For the arcane selection, let's go through Pax Arcanes first. You can basically equip any Pax Arcane that you want, but I recommend Pax Seeker because it's to counter the absence of slash damage in your Tombfinger kit gun. But that means you have to go for headshots almost every time to be effective. And that's good because I recommend everyone to have the habit of trying to headshot enemies more oftenly. Not only the habit of trying to headshot enemy would be more beneficial in Warframe, it will be also really good if you bring it to other games. For example, Destiny 2, CSGO and all that. Or even Apex Legends. Anyway, back to Warframe, and I almost forgot, if you use the Pax Seeker, it would basically mean that you're using a min-max arcane. In other words, it will be best for overall damage if you use the Pax Seeker. For regular arcane selection, I would recommend the Arcane Awakening or the Arcane Velocity, especially when you're using the Zip Needle or the Zip. Both provides the fastest reload speed, and it kinda synergizes well with the Arcane Awakening, which gives you 100% extra damage for your secondaries when you reload. What about Warframe synergies? Warframes that can buff damage like Banshee, Chroma, Rhino, and more, they can generally improve your kit gun's damage. Especially for the case of Banshee, where if you have such a powerful kit gun paired with a good resonance build, it will be really powerful. And the next synergy would be Mirage. It kinda works. It will also generally improve your kit gun's damage because it does the same job as a damage buffing frame should do, which is to buff your damage, except for the fact that Mirage can release more health than most frames. And the final synergy would be crowd control frames. Since projectiles that you shoot from this gun has travel time and sometimes not accurate, it's best to bring enemies together using a skill like Nidus' second ability, Larva, or just making the enemies itself slow, like using Nova's Molecular Prime. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like, write a nice comment, and please consider subscribing. If you want to support me, then be sure to check out my Ko-fi page. The link is in the description below so I can check it out later. Thank you everyone for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Goodbye.